So why is it that we would willingly follow some leaders to the ends of the world, even potentially put ourselves in harm's way for them? And why is it at the same time there are other leaders out there who we've all worked with, for or seen that we wouldn't willingly follow to the pub next door? That's the question I've spent the last 20 years really trying to get to grips with and understand so that I can help myself to be a better leader and I can help others be better leaders for those that we serve. Now, inscribed on the cap badge that every young man and woman who goes through the 11-month training programme at the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst are three really simple but three really powerful words. Inscribed on that cap badge, it says, serve to lead. And why is that important? Well, when those that we lead know that we won't sacrifice their needs for the benefit of ourselves, then they'll start to feel safe. And when they feel safe and they know we won't sacrifice them to make ourselves look good, they'll feel compelled to reciprocate. They'll feel compelled to want to make sacrifices for us. When I was training to be an officer in the army at Sandhurst, it was drummed into us again and again and again how important it was for us to know the soldiers that we were leading. If we were potentially going to have to ask soldiers to make the ultimate sacrifice and potentially put their lives on the line, those soldiers would only do that for us, for each other, if they knew that we knew them as people, if they understood that we cared about them as we care about our loved ones or our children. Because when people understand and get a sense that we care about them, when a deep sense of connection exists between team members and people and their leaders, people will do incredible things for people. People will potentially put their lives on the line, and they'll certainly go the extra mile. Just as we were sitting there waiting to cross the border, a Scud missile landed to the north of our position, pretty much on the border. Every soldier in the surrounding area had their mask on, and the drill is when you think it's a chemical attack, you take cover under whatever you can, because chemical weapons fall as liquid drops. So me and a handful of my troop were taking cover under an Army 4-ton truck. One of my friends, a guy called Captain Giles Cooper, he came out of the command vehicle, and through our masks he said to me, "Ben, I need you to take 2 soldiers and go and conduct the 2-man sniff test." It's the final test that forces in a particular area will do to prove that it's all clear. Each soldier with their mask on takes a huge breath through their mask to completely fill their lungs. And when the lungs are completely full, they take 2 fingers, they put it under the seal of their mask, they pull the mask away that much, and they take one final sniff, put the mask back on. And they stand there, watching each other's eyes for the signs of nerve agent poisoning. I grabbed the 2 soldiers who was closest to me and said, "All right lads, come with me, we need to go and do the 2-man sniff test." They crawled out from under that truck straight away, and we walked a couple of 100 metres north towards the border where the missile would come down, 3 abreast in silence, knowing what we had to do. And what I've come to realise, it was the principles by which I led and the actions that I'd taken in the preceding days, weeks, months, even years that led them to do as I asked in that moment. Whatever environment you operate comes, when that moment comes for you, if you embed these principles into how you lead, your people will lift their masks for you.